Yoo-hoo! What's up, everyone? Welcome on back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a great day. Okay, you guys have no idea what just happened, but I have two pairs of headphones, and I don't need two pairs of headphones because I have one plugged into my laptop because I was watching YouTube, and I didn't need this. I brought this with me. Didn't need that here in the room with me. What I do need is you with me. We today are going to listen to Frost Asterisk with their song title track off of their 2006 album Milliontown. Why did I say Milliontown? Milliontown, that's the track. That's also the album name. We listened to a little bit from Frost a long time ago. I'm going to be 100% honest. Don't remember a thing about it. I think it was Dead Something Days. Don't remember it. I'm just being honest with you. But we're going to embark on this journey today at your request, at your behest. Some of you that have recommended this particular track to me: Neil Egger, Git 606, The Grand Wazoo, thank you, Richard Thresh. Did you recommend this album? Actually, I don't think you did, Richard. I don't think you did. I might be calling you out, but I don't mean to. Let me get the names here. I got you right here. Actually, Richard, you did. I apologize. You did. I see it right now. Paul Hilberger as well. So thank you guys for the suggestion. Let's go ahead and just dive in. Listen, I don't have a long preamble. Don't have a long prelude. All I want to get into the album. I was trying to think of what rhymed with lewd, but we don't want to get that. Not in this video. Let's go ahead and listen to some Frost. Talk about it after. Let's dive in. Spend some time with me. It's 26 minutes long. Spend some time with me. Here we go.
In the Bible, whenever God needed to punish someone, make an example, or whenever God needed a killing, he sent an angel. Would you ever really want to see an angel?
That's a great line. This even sounds cold. Turn it up. That sounds gorgeous. Bass enter.
These careful times, the aftertaste of past digestion. Get what you can now, good stuff hard to find. My bitter name, the full effect of time and tension. You utter duty, fight to stay the same.
I like the little effects on his voice. Really lovely piano playing. Nice opening. It's a nice little move. should have known. fantastic fade out there. This is great. It's like the vocals are drowning. That's really good great production. It's like this underwater kind of tone.
Why do you run and hide here inside the lighthouse? You lose the way, ghost of yesterday, and before you know,
And they bring back certain vocal motifs. Like we heard this pattern. A little 7/8 note, never heard about it.
you and I, we will live and die. We are not the only survivors. You and me, we're too blind to see. We are not the only survivors. Games that you people play here inside the lighthouse. You have to stay. Time she ran away, slipping through our fingers. Time running out.
There's that synth line. Back at it.
And I, we will live and die. We are not the only survivors. You and me, we're too blind to see. We are not the only survivors.
That came in so hard. The distorted guitar, this beat chords, adding like synth strings. It's just some notes Is that the spoken word from the beginning? Sounds like it, like a bunch of different transmissions.
Number you, carving circles in your soul. I pull you through as I do. Cut your family ties before
He almost has like an alternative metal kind of rock voice.
too much, too soon. Early warning, saved by the day, carried away but still
Is this counterpoint because you hear one melody going one way, the other melody going the other way? Is that counter melody? Is that a point?
take me over, harder, colder. I want you to be.
That part coming back. I like how they kind of reference this coming foreshadowing. This has a little bit of suspense built into it. Sounds like very symphonic. This definitely calls back to something more pastoral, very symphonic in its essence. Just sweeps.
Wake again and I'm alone. The thoughts I have are not my own. No one knows I'm here.
That was a sharp cut. The keyboard is so crazy. Just all the things he comes up with. This is nice.
My one cathedral, diseased by all this intervention. I watch them turning to things it might have been. These fatal days, corrupted by your own perfection. You're looking to me, but there's nothing more to
I knew
say.
that was too hot of a loop to just jump off of. Sega Genesis is dead. Still got 3 minutes left. I couldn't see. Doing it again. Wow. Lost my hat. There's still over a minute left, so is it coming back? There you go. Okay. That was a nice last note. Sounded very bell-like, just kind of rang out there. So technically there's 15 seconds left still. I'm assuming that last 15 is just going to be silence. We're going to find out because I'm just letting it run right now. And we got 5 more seconds left just to make sure. And we are done. Okay, that's it. That's it. Come on out. Come out of your stupor, your slumber. Come out of your wherever you were for the past half hour. Come back. Come back to the light. We're here. You and me. We're back at it. How did you feel? How did Milliontown treat you? How did Frost * treat you? Why do they have the asterisk? Because there's extra. There's something else. There's a footnote somewhere. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and begin the talking. If it wasn't obvious already, great song. Excellent musicianship. Love the song. Great composition. Amazing playing. Some of the speed, but never sacrificing speed for show off, technicality, over technicality, and just, you know what I mean? Hear me out. Hear me out. No doubt their technical prowess is evident through their music. No doubt. And is it demonstrative? Yeah, I would say 100% show. It is show-offy. But it's not show-offy in a way that sacrifices, I should say, songwriting. It's not show-offy in a way that I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna bring in another band for a moment, and you may be a fan of the band. That's fine. I was a fan of this band for a long time. Okay, They're not like Dream Theater, where a lot of times they just kind of throw in everything they can and see what comes out. Here, I didn't feel like anything felt off. Even some of the transitions which were a little bit more jarring, didn't feel unearned or come out of nowhere. It all flowed really, really well. Really great track with a lot of great diversity in its sound as well. You have heavy, fast, arcade-like stuff. Then you get into softer, almost pastoral, symphonic prog kind of vibes. It goes into all these different directions, and I think that throughout the whole time, they maintained great composure throughout. Fantastic, okay? I'm going to come here. No, come here. I want to get close to you because I really want to stick this into your brain. There's two words I'm going to say, and that's what or who makes this song. That's going to be Jem Godfrey. Jem Godfrey on the keyboards. Oh, I'm putting you the wrong way. Get out of here, get out of here. Jem Godfrey on the keyboards, the piano, and all of the other accoutrements. I cannot tell you how impressed, how in love with that work I am. That is exactly my type of sauce. That is right up my back alley. That is like so cool. Not only the sounds, but the playing itself, okay? A lot of like the music that I listen, I won't say I actively listen to, but that was a part of my life is video game music, right? Listen to the arcades, the 8-bit, 16-bit, 30-bit tune, the kind of music, chiptune and that kind of stuff. And I like when I hear music that's kind of synthy and chiptune-ish adjacent in a way. And I wouldn't doubt if Jem has played games or is like a big into video games or maybe just likes the music. I don't know. Maybe not. But the sounds sound very arcadey. It brought me back to like Sega Genesis and stuff. And I just like how they're used in here. Not cheesy at all. Not sounding out of place at all. It fits so well into the music. Just great synth work. Some of those synth solos were just blazing, like just going crazy. But on the other end of that, some gorgeously romantic and thought-provoking piano playing as well. Just sensational in every aspect of the way. And I gotta say that Jem's keyboard work and piano work truly to me made this song. Especially, like to me. It just crazy. I can't give enough praise and kudos to Jem. That was absolutely amazing. Secondary, and I don't mean this in a put down way, I'm just speaking as I think, the guitar work was equally just as sensational, just as like brilliant, fiery, wonderful to listen to. That's going to be John Boyes on the guitar here. And then the singer, John Mitchell, is also playing guitar. So I don't know who's leading, but I would assume that it's going to be Boyes, or maybe it's Boyes, I don't know pronunciation, but either way, just absolutely lovely guitar work. And some of the most, like, to me, some of the most interesting moments in here were some of those clashes or duels between the guitar and the keyboards, just creating a fiery scenario and an inferno there on the stage. Andy Edwards on the drums. Oh, some of the patterns that came up with, loved it, especially the ending one. Boom, 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 boom. It wasn't exactly like that, but it was something like that. And just really great patterns for the other players to jump into that ship and have their little deck party. And then here's the call of port, get off the boat. Andy Edwards put it down with a great rhythm. And I really liked hearing John Jowett on bass. I'm going to pretty much go through everyone, by the way. Because the bass wasn't as apparent in this song. It wasn't as up front as maybe I would have typically liked, you know. But the moments that you do hear John, he's not only supporting the band, as a bassist usually does, but he does go off with some of his own moments and some of his own licks. Especially in the softer, more serene moments, you can really feel him coming with them, filling in that space a little bit more. And then even in, for example, the fast solo near the end of the song, you really can hear him playing his bass and matching that speed. Like just putting it down, rubber to asphalt, and just going for it. So leaving burnout streaks all along the rest of the song as it went forward. And then finally, but not least, John Mitchell, as I mentioned, not only playing guitars, but the lead vocalist here. His voice was interesting because he kind of sounded like an alt metal, alt rock kind of voice. And I like that in here because it fits in so many different aspects. And I think it fit in perfectly here, especially in lieu of some of the synth work, because it didn't quite, except for one of those little breakdown moments, but it almost brought in a little bit of like an industrial rock kind of vibe to it. So I really like that aspect of it too, because it gave it a different facet into the music. And that's what I'm really hearing in this track, is that it's multifaceted, has a lot of different aspects to it, and each of them really, really enjoyable. But it's all coming back down, like I said, to Jim Godfrey. Now, something you could possibly argue is that it's a 26-minute long track. It goes on a little bit long, especially because you get, I don't remember the exact timestamp I could say, but let's just say like around 20 minutes or so, you're hitting that final climax, you're hitting that high moment in the song, and it just kind of goes on and on and on from there. Why not? When you have a euphoric ending like that, to me, you want that to keep going. And if the band can make it keep going and make it continually sound interesting and building it up, let them have it. Let them have their cake. Because you hear how at one point they brought down the music just for a little bit, jump-started it right back into it. One thing that they do to keep those euphoric moments keep going is they continually trade off the solos. The notes get higher, but then they bring it back down in a different way, add another tone. The drums change a different rhythm for a little bit. Like, there's multiple ways to keep that interesting, and they do. So you know what they do? They do this. They do one of these. You know what I'm doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Taking a victory lap. So that's what the band did. They took a victory lap. And you know what? You take a victory lap if you feel you deserve it, and I feel, and they feel, that they deserved it. Let's get into these lyrics, which I gotta tell you, I have no idea what this is about at all. So I did think that spoken intro was interesting in the beginning. It says, do you ever notice how in the Bible, whenever God needed to punish someone or make an example, or whenever God needed a killing, he sent an angel? And then the question, would you ever really want to see an angel? That's a great, that's a great opening. So this track is broken up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different not subcategories, but movements, I guess you could say. 1, underground, abracadaver, the only survivors, core, the chosen few, and then 2, underground. So let's back it up to the lyrics again. My worm cathedral, all earthy for your infestation. These little workers build me an empire, your loyalty I burrowed out, mind in erosion. My little kingdom ready for me now. These careful times, the aftertaste of past digestion. Get what you can now, good staff are hard to find. My bitter name, the full effect of time and tension, you utter duty, and fight to stay the same. I don't know, dude. Guy with a worm farm? No, maybe it's about death. The worm cathedral. Maybe you could say like a body being decomposed and eaten by maggots and other organisms. Perhaps they worship, and so in a sense, so they're they're infesting. I mean, it must be something about death because it's, next part, abracadabra. With a cross upon the wall, I was blinded by it all. Now the faces left behind, these are no friends of mine. When the fears or your fears are cast aside, out across the great divide, rage is part of your design, but I won't play this time. Hero waiting in line, here on your own, all alone. So maybe it's a little bit about like a dystopian vibe. Maybe if this is relating to religion and God and stuff like that, with the cross upon the wall in the beginning part, could it be like an Armageddon situation where like he's one of those left behind? Especially because the next part is the only survivors. Why do you run and hide here inside the lighthouse? You lose the way, ghost of yesterday, and before you know, you fade away. You and I, we will live and die. We are not the only survivors. Games that you people play here inside the lighthouse, you'll have to stay. Time, she ran away, like time is gone. Slipping through our fingers, time is running out. You and I, we live and die, blah, blah, blah. Let's keep it going. Next part, core. I number you, carving circles in your souls, I pull you through. As I do, cut your family ties before your eyes. Too much too soon, early warning, saved by the day, carried away, you're still falling, take me over, harder, colder, I want to be. I feel like this might be like a rapture kind of situation, maybe? Movement 5, the chosen few. Awake again and I'm alone. The thoughts I have are not my own. No one knows I'm here. The faces move around the room. The voices cut into the gloom, but they're not listening. What's that shadow moving? Is that a life in here? Won't someone please come and free me? And at that moment, the music kind of opens up for just a moment. Here, dead, but still alive in here. Here, help me, I'm in here. Oh, there's a lot I've got to do. It's not your place to choose, and now I lose. And then the final part, which kind of repeats from, of course, 1 Underground. My warm cathedral diseased by this intervention. I watched them turning into things they might have been. These fatal days, corrupted by our own perfection, you're looking to me, but there's nothing more to say. So this is what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking this is, like I said, a God's Wrath, Armageddon, Rapture kind of situation, and now these are the ones left behind. Isn't the Rapture when like people are some people are taken like to heaven and some are left on earth? This seems to be like the leftovers, like those who are left on earth kind of thing. Listen, I could be completely wrong, but just based on the lyrics here, that's at least what I'm reaching for. But what else am I reaching for? The same thing that you should be reaching for. That was a horrible segue. What I wanted to say is just press the like button because I'm done talking. Press the like button if you enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed the music. Of course, you're more than welcome to follow me on some of the places listed over here. Patreon, if you want to support the channel and what I do for as little as $2 a month. You don't have to. Just happy to have you. Happy that you joined me here on this beautiful day. Hope that you come back tomorrow. Thank you so much for the recommendations and suggesting this particular track. I hope that you liked it. That keyboard worked though. You know what? Before we go, let me find my favorite moment on here. Let me give you my favorite moment. I can tell you that right away because I know what it was, but I don't know what the where it was in the song. Maybe it's here. Perfect. This whole moment. That whole solo, 5 minutes in between the keys and the guitar, beautiful. Hey, have a great one, guys. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.